And the Orioles have some openings in the rotation. And joining us right now, MASNsports.com Orioles insider Roch Kubatko on this Easter Sunday. Roch, happy Easter to you.
You too. Thanks.
So, Orioles have some openings in the rotation, Monday and Tuesday, in fact. What do we know about both of those days and where they'll turn?
This is like a daily segment for us. As the rotation turns, we're constantly trying to guess what's going on here. We finally got confirmation a few minutes ago that Spencer Watkins is starting Monday, and it's going to be Jordan Lyles on Wednesday, Tyler Wells Thursday. And we don't know who's going Tuesday, though. That's the biggie. And what I've learned over the years here is you always look at the bullpen and see, well, who's used, and it's a process of elimination. Like Dean Kramer warming last Sunday at the Trop meant he wasn't making the start as the fifth starter. That was even before the oblique injury. Last night, I thought Alexander Wells makes sense. He's on the 40. He's here. We know what happened there. He pitched 2 innings last night, gets optioned. He's not starting Tuesday. So we still don't know right now. Brandon Hyde was asked, is that person maybe not on the current active roster? And he said it's still TBA, which did not answer the question. That's fair. It is TBA. Technically, that is right. So, it could be a Chris Ellis who's not on the 40-man right now, could be added. There's easy ways to do that. I thought maybe by moving John Means to the 60, but they've already done that. It could be Zach Lowther, who is on the 40. Otherwise, Keegan Aiken, but they really do like him in the bullpen right now. And I guess maybe they still feel like they have that luxury of keeping him in a role where he's excelling. There's got to be that temptation, though. We need a starter. He's pitching well. He is a starter normally. Maybe make him that guy. But right now, I don't think they want to mess with him.
Yeah, I think that's really the question. And that leads us to John Means, when this Orioles rotation had to cover a lot of ground anyway, given how young it is and how they're going to try and protect some pitchers. But you lose your ace, and I guess the question right now, Roch, that all Orioles fans want to know, how long will their ace be away?
At least 60 days, apparently.
We know that much.
And then beyond that, because you have to, ramp back up. But we were already told it was going to be a while here, and he's getting second opinions on the elbow. It was clarified today. Initially, we were told strain, and now we're told sprain. And that is a difference. You can Google it. It's more location than anything else. But either way, he was going to be out a while anyway. So it certainly made sense to put him on the 60. We don't know if he's pitching again this season. We don't know if this is a surgery situation. That's why he's getting the extra opinions. I think in all the years I covered the team, I seem to remember one guy, and I can't remember the identity, who got good news on an MRI and still wanted a second opinion. Normally that doesn't happen. So usually it's when you hear something you don't want to hear that you get that second opinion. So I think they're braced for the worst, but Brandon's not ready to say, hey, John's out for the year at this point. Everyone's got their fingers crossed, but everybody you talk to in the clubhouse, it's like he's going to be missed a lot, and they're hoping he's still around the team because of his leadership, his guidance. Tyler Wells talked about it last night. He's a guy we can go to for help. They still want him around the ball club. Yeah,
it's a big loss. There's no way to move around that. It is John Means you're talking about. Now, a lot of fans are eager to see some young arms, some young pitching prospects, in particular Kyle Bradish, who starts today for AAA Norfolk, and Grayson Rodriguez, arguably the top pitching prospect in baseball. Are we getting closer to seeing those two in Baltimore?
Closer, but not anytime soon. And I kept checking because Bradish wanted to make sure he actually was on the mound today because he was listed, and he is. He's already started today. So he's not an option for Tuesday. I know Grayson Rodriguez isn't at all. He's made 2 career AAA starts. That's not going to happen. Bradish is the one that's more tempting. He is ahead of Rodriguez as far as Major League ready right now, and they knew that when they got him in the trade with the Angels. I mean, he's made like 23 AAA appearances, I believe now. He's 25. He had a really good camp, but they're still being deliberate with him and being careful, and proof of that is that he stayed back and extended for a little while when they broke camp because they wanted him to build up more innings, and now he's back in AAA rotation. We are going to see him, but they're just not going to move anybody that has a prospect that's a timetable on, even if it's a little bit of a flimsy one, just because there's a need at the major league level. I know it's tempting. I know that's what fans want to see. I know that's what the media wants to see. The Orioles have a plan with these guys, and they're not going to say, oh, we have an injury, now we need to rush this guy to the majors until they're ready.
Roch, you wrote about it at MASNsports.com as the Orioles insider.
Thanks for reading.
It's always a pleasure, Roch. And every day, by the way, you seem to come up with something. The Orioles walking a lot more this year, an emphasis on swing decisions. It's dramatic, at least through 1 week.
It is 37 walks. It might seem like a weird flex. Like, why are you bragging about that? They're usually among the lowest totals in the majors. They've got this new philosophy with swing decisions, and they're using this dimple foam ball that exaggerates the movement on pitches in the cage. It gets guys ready for, tailing fastballs and movement on sliders, and they're learning which ones to go after. after, which ones to lay off of, and you just count on the umpire then to have a fair strike zone.
And that's always a roll of the dice. MASN Sports, Roch Kubatko, Orioles Insider. Roch, we appreciate it so much. Thank you.